Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Mykita Gaming channel. And I am so glad that you could join me today. We're going to take a look at one of my favorite games ever, The Legend of Dragoon, released by Sony on the PS1 back in the year 2000, something of a late entry in the PS1 era. This is a JRPG. I actually attribute this game to what got me into JRPGs as a whole. I love this game a ton. I think it's got something of it's a bit underrated, in my opinion. It's got a cult following for sure. And when I thought about what my next game was going to be after I finished Project Totengraber, I realized this is the most obvious choice, because I've played this a ton of times over the last 20 years. I love this game to pieces, and it just feels right that I should be playing a game that was so influential on my childhood and sort of inspired my love for RPGs. Now you can kind of already tell where we're going by watching this opening video. Very fantasy-based, very impressive visuals for the year 2000, to be sure. And indeed, the visuals are kind of the big selling point on this game. Now, I'll get more into the game as we start playing it, because there's an awful lot of interesting mechanics here. Let's see. Let's check the options first. We got stereo. Okay. I'm just going to jump right in. We are actually going to start off with another cutscene, so enjoy that.
Great Commander, this way.
So, this is her. Indeed. Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
Okay, so an awful lot to start the game with. Got a lot of questions, like who are those people? Why did they attack that town? What's their interest in that girl? What's that stone that seemed to awaken a strange power on her forehead? And if they really wanted the girl all along, why did they attack the town? Because that seems kind of counterproductive. Also, Who is this lady standing on the rocks? Now again, see these great pre-rendered visuals, which I like a lot. And what the heck is that thing? We've got dialogue, and I will be reading the dialogue for you. So this is the Green-Tusked Dragon Firebrand. So this is Chapter 1, the Syrian War. Each disc of the game is its own chapter. There are 4 discs, so we will have 4 chapters to the story. One of the nice things is that each disc/chapter kind of tells its own story, so they're all kind of self-contained, and I appreciate that. Hey, here's our hero, Dart. Chance of war, more likely. I hope it's just a rumor. Who are you? Are you a mercenary of Basel? Answer! What are you doing? Are you drawing a sword against us? Well, you pointed a spear at his face. I think I'd draw a sword too. What is... What the heck is this? That's what I just asked. I gotta do something or I'll be killed. What a monster. It's coming! Whoop. Saved in the nick of time. Who are you? Shh. If you don't want to die. Thank you for saving me. What the heck was that? It's a dragon. Or perhaps I should say, it's a Dargon. A dragon? But it's strange. That village could have been easily destroyed without a dragon. The village? Are you talking about Celis? Then those soldiers were... There won't be anything left by now. Celis is my village. Whoop. Oh my god. That man must be... No. There's no way. So already we've got more questions. Who's this lady? What was that just happened? Why does she know that that thing's a dragon and he doesn't? Oh no, my god. Where is everybody? And now we've got movement. Woohoo! Time to move. Here's our little action button. You didn't get enough killing? It may be enough if I kill you. Stop! Oh, a mercenary. Isn't it a little late for you to show up? Shut up! What are you doing here? By the way, I'm going to point this out right now. Most of the game, Dart is going to try to sound tough and not do a very good job of it. So it's hard to take him seriously, especially when he counters a guy's statement by going, "Shut up!" Can't you see? We're going to occupy this area, and these worms were in our way. Occupy? Were you sent by the Imperial Army? Even if we were, it's none of your business. You're going to die soon. Okay, here's our first combat. Okay, now combat in this game is turn-based. Okay, I guess I can't really rotate the camera too much. Combat in this game is actually very fun because your characters have a combo system called additions. It goes a little something like this. See how that works? You have a square in the center with a second square spiraling inward. When the two squares overlap, you hit the X button and you continue the combo. Okay, and that's our first battle. So we have 6 gold, 4 XP, and 2 healing potions. Okay, pretty basic stuff there. Are you really Dart? Yes, it's me. Why is Celis under attack? War. Imperial Sandora attacked us. What about the truce? Yeah, suddenly I didn't imagine they could come to such an outlying area. If only I had come back sooner. I don't know, Dart. From that video sequence, there were a lot of guys. I don't think one of you was going to make a difference. There is something you have to do. Shanna. Rescue Shanna. Only you can. What about Shanna? Hey, wait! Okay, let's check out this person. Already dead. Okay. Well, let's go check out this treasure chest. Now we've got a burnout. Burnout is a type of magical item. Magic in this game is primarily conducted through the use of consumable items as opposed to spell casting. This here is our save point. So let me bring up the menu real quick and show you how this looks. So it's a pretty standard RPG menu. You've got your status screen, which can give you some basic layouts of your character, equipment, stats, things like that. You've got your item list, they say armed, that's your equipment list. Addition is where you can select combos. Right now I only have the one, I have double slash. And actually, let me go back. The combos here are pretty important. So every combo has a level that increases as you successfully complete them. Every 20 successes, it raises a level up to a maximum of 5. And your 2 main categories of change as it levels up is this SP column in the middle and the damage percent modifier next to it. Some editions will raise both categories, others will raise one or the other. And the column to the left of the SP, that shows you how many button presses you have to do to successfully complete the addition. So double slash, you just have to do 1. There are going to be others that can go all the way up to 7. Replace, we don't have to worry about because that's for switching out characters, and well, we've only got 1. Here's the configuration menu. Let me just do a couple of things here. I'm going to change that to short. That'll matter later. And I'm going to save right now. Okay. Now let's move on. So when you're out in the world, so we have this blue triangle above Dart's head. That's a safety indicator, basically. When you're in a place with random encounters, that will go from blue to yellow to red, and then you get into a fight. Anytime you can exit a screen, you'll see this little green triangle, and that tells you can go somewhere. Plus! Hang on. That voice. Is that you, Dart? This way. It's just a light wound. Okay, hey Dart. Sensitivity Training 101. When the town around you is burned to the ground, and this guy is probably beat up, might be a little bit nicer to say, you'll be okay. It's just a light wounds happen to other people. When it happens to you, it's a wound. I guess I was lucky. But look at this village. If only you came back earlier. Okay, plus, sensitivity training for you. He already feels pretty bad that this village burned to the ground. You don't need to rub it in. It's about Shanna, too. What's wrong with Shanna? She was taken away. It seems Shanna was their primary purpose. Do you know where they went? I don't know. I'm gonna make him talk. Besting a private is no reason to be confident. Where did you take Shanna? Shanna? Oh, don't worry about her. She must be receiving the courtesies of Helena Prison right about now. Helena? Surprised, huh? We specifically invited only that woman. You must be kidding. You attacked the village only to kidnap Shanna? Exactly. But don't worry, I will let you follow them. Although not to Helena. To hell! Yeah, this is the kind of punny humor we're gonna get as far as our one-liners go. And now we have our first boss battle. Okay, now, 3 against 1, first thing you want to do is even the odds up a bit. Now, he already attacked, so I'm not really going to worry about him. I'm going to go to this other knight.
Yes. Double slash.
Yeah, he runs away. Alright, open it up.
Yes. Double slash.
That's awfully cheeky of you.
What? Here.
Okay, so that was a bit of a power-up move on his point, so now he's doing extra damage. So I just need to keep an eye on my HP here.
Yes. Double slash.
Alright, he just healed himself.
Yes. Double slash. Here.
Oh, do I feel lucky? I haven't been keeping track of how much health I've taken down. Let's give it a go.
Yes. Double
Nice. And that's one boss battle down. Okay, 26 gold, 24 XP, 2 healing potions, and a burnout. There you go, now we leveled up. And Dart has a new addition to play with, called Volcano, and I will show you that in just a moment. Dart, you are going to go rescue Shanna, aren't you? I won't stop you, but be careful. Your journey is not yet over, is it? No. You can count on us about Celis. There should be enough people who can still move. Okay, I probably should have scrolled through that a little faster. Thank you. when I settle everything, I'll be back. With Shanna. I like how he threw that in after a pause, like he had to think about it. Alright, now, I'm not going to go running around talking to every single person in this game. I'll do a little bit. This is revenge for everyone! Revenge! Stop it. It's me. Is it Dart? Both of you have grown up. Dart, Sandora. Sandora got everybody. I got them. Everything is okay now. Everybody's dead. Not everybody. What? Not everyone was killed, so you have to help the people in the village. I will rescue Shanna. Why is there a pause there? Like, did he not know what her name was? Indeed, do what you can. I'll get medical herbs. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna go get some medical herbs. Let's see. This guy with the sword over here will actually give you a little tutorial about how to use your additions, but I don't need that. One thing I'm going to do before we leave, so see these gravestones here? We're going to check, I think it's this one. Nope, I'm praying for them. I think it's this one. What's this? This is Stardust. Stardust is a rare item. There are 50 pieces of Stardust in the entire game. Collecting all 50 of them is the major side quest that this game occupies. It leads to the sort of super boss, which we will get to, believe me. I do always make it a point to get all 50 Stardust when I play. So there's one here. They are scattered about the world in places just like this. So it's one of those things where if you don't already know where they are, you're going to have a hard time finding them. But I knew where that one was. One other thing I'm going to do before we head out is I'm going to use a healing potion. Healing potions in this game, as you see from the description, recover half your maximum value of HP, regardless of what it is. Also, I am going to switch my addition, and I'm going to go to Volcano. Some would say you don't need to do that because you're still early in the game, and using a high damage modifier like this right now is overkill. But I'm experimenting on my own as I'm doing this recording. I just want to try a different approach to how I use my additions. Okay, off we go. Meanwhile, in the belly of the beast at Helena Prison. Again, great visuals. Like, you see how that thing is carved into the side of a rock. It looks real ominous and everything. Be good in there. Again, that's Shanna. So obviously she's okay, but she is held prisoner. Now this is Sir Frugal, leader of Helena Prison. Who the heck is the girl? You can tell me. The world's future rests on her. That's it. This is enough information for you. Those of you who do not grasp the value should just do what the order says. I'm not taking your orders. Only His Majesty Dole can order me. Anyway, you must remember this. If you make a scratch on her, it'll cost more than your head. This is a message from Emperor Dole. Clearly, workplace violence is condoned in this prison. Alright, now we're on the world map. So, the world map itself is pretty linear. You can see how locations are marked out with actual places. If you hold the start button while you're on the map, you can actually see what they're called, which is kind of neat. You can hit the shoulder buttons to zoom out and get a better look at the surrounding area. If you zoom further out, you see the entire world map, and it tells you where you need to go, which is great. Of course, right now it's pretty obvious where we need to go. Also, something else you can do, you can save on the world map, and I do encourage you to save at every opportunity. Alright, now we're going to head over. So this is the forest. Now, another cool thing. So if you hit the square button, it shows you things that are inside the zone. Like if there's an item shop or a save point, things like that. That can be useful sometimes. Now, in this case, there's none of that. And here's the forest. Isn't it nice? Who's this guy? That's a merchant. I lost the squirrel. Oh well. In these troubled times, you have to protect yourself. What do you think? Want to buy something? And I have to do it, so just give me this one time. Oh, wait. No, I'll wait. I'll wait for the next one. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you buying? Alright, I had to do that. So this is an example of what you can see when you are buying things from a merchant. Something to keep in mind here. Your item pack, you can only hold 32 items, and every unit counts as one item. So I have 5 healing potions. That counts as 5 items. Now, there's not much here that I really need. I've got 3 burnouts, which is going to be plenty. Body purifiers, as you can see, help with poison, stunning, and arm blocking. You never know when those effects are going to come up. It's good to have a couple of those on hand. I'll just take 2 for now. Don't you want to know how to use the items? I can teach you that. No, I'm alright. I see. Come again. I'll teach you how to use the items. Okay, thanks, dude. Come over here. Open this chest. Got another healing potion. Now see how the icon is yellow? Now it's red. We're going to have a fight soon. And I'm probably going to cut out most of the fights. I mean, like, first one in an area I'll show you so you get an idea of what we're going to go up against in some of these places. If I get one that's like a level up, then maybe I'll keep that around. And actually, I intend to stay here until I hit level 3. Okay, so we've got the Assassin Cock as our villain.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, so see how that was a 3-hit combo? So this is the kind of stuff you get to do with all the characters, almost all the characters.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Okay, I'm 5 points away from leveling up. We got a little bit of a hedge maze here. I'm gonna try to pick up some items. Where do I go? Do I go down here? I do go down here. 20 gold. I'll take it. I think I want to go down this way to get the next chest. Yep. Got another burnout. I'll keep that. I'll need it eventually. One other thing I will talk about too, so there are element attacks in the game. It's real basic. There are only 8 elements. And the way they do it here is there are opposites, which do extra damage to each. And then there are, when you hit with the same element, it does half damage. So, Burnout, as you can see, is a fire-based. And fire, of course, is red. So the goblin here is a fire element. I would not want to use Burnout here, because it would do half damage.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Ah, I'm one away. Whoop. I have no time to deal with you. It reminds me. Flashback. Wait! This way, this way! Eek! Cut it out! Leave Shanna alone! Leave Shanna alone! If this were a movie, they would have it like echoing in his head. Leave Shanna alone. Hang in there. I'll get you out from there. Alright, now we've got a goblin and a tree.
Yes. Go.
Now that there, some of your additions have what's called a counterattack in them. So in that case, when it happens, you have to hit the circle button instead of the X button. If you fail, you'll take damage, and of course you'll fail the combo.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright, leveled up. And no, I'm not going to hang around until I'm level 4. That's just going to take too long. What I am going to do, though, is heal. Because we're going to need it when we get to our next destination. Alright, and let's just run down to the... Okay. And now, of course, we're on the doorstep of Helena Prison. So I think this is a good place to cut episode 1. When we come back in episode 2, we will go through Helena. Hopefully it won't take too long. So I hope you enjoyed this part of it. I hope you want to see more. So please do me a favor. Please give a thumbs up to the video. Leave a comment if you like it. And please be sure to subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell, because there's going to be a lot of these. It's a lengthy game, so there's going to be an awful lot of uploads as we move forward. So thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you in part 2. See you later.